morning. This is the ExactTrades.com Movers Report for August 1st, 2011. We're taking a look at the S&P 500 here. You can see we're gapping up on the news from the weekend. Probably going to open around the 131 level. Look for a push up into 132 and possibly 133. I'm thinking we're going to have some buying and some bullish move here. There's 132 and then 133 resistance there. Now we are going to have a vote by the Senate this afternoon, so watch for that to pass. Once that passes, that could give us another push higher, and then we're going to have a House vote. It sounds like it's going to be in the evening, so that might also give us another push going into tomorrow if it does pass. Also be aware that if it fails, and they've done that before, that it could be a big sell-off going into tomorrow. So just things to be aware of. So let's go ahead and look at today's trades. First is Stratasys. It's SSYS. You can see here we have this trend line down. A lot of selling, really come down from around 38 down to 25. We're gapping up this morning, probably going to open somewhere between 27.15 and 28. I'm probably going to want to wait for this to break 28 to take it long. I would take this long over 28.10. Look to take some profit around 28.40. And then leave some open to come into 29 and then possibly 30. So some early profits, move up your stop, trail it, see if you can squeeze more money out of the last piece of your position. So we're looking at Travelzoo, TZOO. You can see here we're gapping up. Going to open about 57 to 56.50 area. Look to take this long over 57. Trigger would be about 57.15. First target's going to be about 57.70, right around in here. Then see if it can push through this 58 area and then leave some to come into 59. Next possibly could go up into 60, but I'm thinking 59 is going to be the upper edge of that move. Next we have Marriott, MAR. See here we're going to gap up, open around 34 area. Let's take a look at the daily. So we're gapping back up over resistance levels, and we have some pretty good money here up into 35 area. 35, 35.30. So I'd look to take this long over 34. Take some profit around 34.40 and then leave some to see if it can go into 35, break this 35.30 area, and the next resistance is going to be around 36. Next we have Patterson, UTI Energy. It's P10, PTEN. You can see here really held up against the market pullback and had some strong consolidation here right at 34. Let's take a look at the pre-market. Looks like we're going to gap up, possibly open right around this 34 area. I'm going to look to take this long over 34.15. You can see here that 34.15 would be breaking out of this consolidation area. We should see a pretty good run over that. I would take profit around 34.50 and then leave most of my position open to try to hit 35. I'm really looking for 35 and above. Once it breaks 35, I'll probably keep a small piece and see if I can go into 35.50 and possibly 36. Next we have Motricity, MOTR. You can see here we're gapping up. Probably going to open around this 620 area. Some resistance there. I'm going to look to take this long over 625. So right about there I'm going to take this long. Look to take some profit around 635 and then leave some of your trade open to try to push into the 650 area. Probably going to face some pretty good resistance around 650. If it can push through 650, next one's going to be 680, 675 possibly right in there. Next we have Kindred Healthcare, KND. You can see here we're gapping down, already bounced kind of a double bottom pre-market off of 13. Looking to open probably between 14 and 15 area right in here. Could open, right in there. Look for it to open above 13. We're going to look to take this long off the open. Wait for it to push to a new high of the day with strong volume. First profit target's going to be about 1% and then trail it with a stop on your second half. You can see how far down this is going to open. So it should open here in this range. We're going to take this long back into the gap, take some early profit, move up your stop, and then see if you can get 16 and possibly 17. 1780 is going to be filling the gaps. That's the ultimate target. Next we have AMED, AMED. You can see here we're going to open up around 25, right at about support. I'm looking to take this short at 24.80. So this is one of the few short ideas I have that I'm just going to save just in case. I'm going to see if this can fail support. If it does, maybe it happens when the market's pulling back, I might consider a short here. First profit target's going to be 24.55 and then leave some of the trade open to see if you can get in 24. I'm not expecting a whole lot on the short side today, so just something to have just in case. Next we have OCR, Omnicare. You can see here we're going to open probably around this 29 to 28.50 range. Could be even a little bit higher. Let's take a look at the daily chart here. We're looking for this to open below 29.80 is where we'd like to see it. I'm going to take this short on a new low of the day with some selling. First profit target's going to be about 29.55. Move down your stop and then see if it can come down into 29. You're going to have some support at 28.50. So in this range would be your last piece. Look for it to hold there. Probably going to have a bounce. Again, these short ideas, just keeping them in my pocket in case we do get some selling by chance. But look for the market at the open. We're going to gap up. If it can hold where it's at and then move higher, probably trend up, higher highs and higher lows, we could have a pretty bullish day. If we fail back into the gap for some reason or we have more selling, watch out for that. We could come back down to support levels. So that's the report for today. Good luck to everyone, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.